This is April 12th, 2021. I traded two stocks today. I traded EARS and PBTS. EARS, I think it just came out of a scanner. No, not a scanner. But saw it moving on in the early morning. It came from, I think, a continuation move from, I think, Friday. Um, I had a bearish outlook on it because there was no news on why it would be going up. Um, so essentially, I just waited for key levels. I had a pre-market resistance strategy applied on here. Um, Essentially, I got filled on the 5.39 area, and then recognized profit some support levels. I think 5.18. Recognize a portion at 5.09. And then left 25 shares on here, and then begun to proceed to add 75 shares at these resistance levels where it broke down, and then covered 100 shares at 4.79 because of the, again, support levels that it was forming. Could have re-entered there, but I was happy on how I executed my plan, and that's all you could honestly ask for. Let's move on to PBTS. PBTS, it came off of news that it had a contract cooperation with Huawei. So I wanted to be careful on this because Huawei is a pretty well-known company. It could get pumped up very easily. I entered a position at before market opens actually, just because it failed this portion at in the pre-market. So I had a pretty safe stop where I could just easily exit out at 10 cents. I was fine with that. So essentially, I entered there, recognized half at the support levels at the 350 mark. I think I covered half at like 351, and then covered another half here at 331. What I did probably wrong was I recognized the whole half of my position, where I could have just recognized 1/4 of my position, let the other 1/4 work for maybe a break-even price or a risk-free trade at 369. But yeah, either way, I was pretty happy on how I traded both stocks and how I stuck to the plan and managed my risk. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you. All right, so this is April 13th, 2021. I am trading LGVN and VTVT. LGVN, I think the news on it was there was a phase 1 study for Alzheimer's disease. Yeah, again, same plan same things that I did from yesterday. Had a plan that it would break. Essentially, I was bearish on it, and I entered at the support and resistance area. Got filled there at, I think, 829. Decided to cover here at the support areas for a portion of half of my position, and then covered another one at 1/4 of my position, and then covered the remaining half, or the remaining 1/4 portion at, I believe, a $1 reward ratio. So that was good. I was pretty happy with that. Next is VTVT. This is coming off of the news of FDA breakthrough for treatment type 1 diabetes. Um, as you can see, my chart looks pretty ugly and didn't really reflect on my trading strengths. Um, I traded on this in um, essentially had a bearish thesis on it, um, but I didn't actually go over like the fundamentals, technical analysis, and plan to trade the stock. I kind of just went off essentially just a technical analysis on it, which was not a good trading habit to have, but I was pretty proud on how I handled the risk management side. Although you can see that I traded it on the front side of the move. Um, yeah, just pretty unhappy with this side of the stock on how I traded it. I should be much more better and much more clear on my entries. Um, just I wasn't happy on how I traded VTVT, but overall came out positive today, which I'm happy about. So I'm gonna put that on my board and just keep being consistent with my approach and process, and yeah, we'll just keep moving forward from there. All right, this is April 14th, 2021. I traded two stocks today, GALT and MBRX. Yeah, let's just go over it. First one will be MBRX. MBRX here, I had an idea that it was a short idea because it released FDA news. Typically, FDA news is typically going to sell off um, just based on my statistics that I tracked. Um, I entered a pre-market around the 389 area and had the stop out of 399, I think. Um, Basically, I got stopped out there, but I could have what I could have done was re-entered because I should have recognized this pattern. I mean, you can see that the support here turned into resistance and essentially sold off in the open. I also could have re-entered around these prices at 393, 394, 395, um, but I was looking for a $4 hit, a $4 potential hit. Um, um, had orders preemptively. What I could have done better is, again, put orders at the 394, 395 area uh, because it supports the chart as well. Um, I only did one trade on that. Pretty happy on how I controlled risk. Um, Again, I could have improved by putting orders at the 395, 396 area. Yeah. Next will be GALT. Same thesis here, bearish fundamentals, technical analysis as well. I think the news on this was it was clinical research on phase one galactin 3-1. Um, yeah, lately it's just been selling off. Essentially at technical levels that I liked. At the open, it sold off, and then it hit these resistance levels. I think it was trying to break through VWAP, but it got rejected. And then, yeah, essentially, I recognize half of my position on here at 264, portion here, and then my last portion I just held until here. Um, Pretty happy with this trade. Was selective, and I anticipated the move if it went up there. Yeah, thank you.